we have Karen Lewis, and then after Karen is Shara Watson.
Good evening, all. You are overreaching by implementing policies parents don't want and refusing to table them after the outcry. Here's a history lesson you may not know. The government overstepped its place and stole children from their families to send them to schools. Yes, you heard me correctly, stole children. These children were taken off streets, at stores, from fields, and from their own homes. Sometimes the families didn't even know what had happened to them. They were placed in schools that the government thought were appropriate. They were stripped of being able to see their families or communicate with them. Also, the government could school them the way they thought they needed. 9 out of 10 kids died in these schools. How do I know this history? Because it happened to my ancestors. This is not a history I will stand by and watch repeat itself. My blood was not a heathen's or a savage's. The government that forced its will on them was. So I ask you a very important question tonight. Are you the same as that government? Or do you listen to the parents' voices and your staff? And do you do right instead of repeating history? You need to revoke JCDI here and now. No more delay. Prove who you are and that you deserve those seats. My people tell a story. In the story, there are 2 wolves inside of us. One is good and one is evil. The one that wins is the one you feed. So let's stop feeding the evil wolf. Curious, did you ever get the information on why parents didn't get a chance to opt out of comprehensive sex ed? Did Mr. Thigpen ever give you the 5 or 6 years worth of data he claimed that he had and would on codes 5, 6, and 7? By the way, you were all invited, everyone in this room, to my District 2 meeting for child safety and transparency next month. I'll make sure to email you and that everyone behind me knows where it is and when it's happening. And before I leave, if anyone's interested, this is the monkey survey that you gave to the parents asking what we wanted with the sex ed. And it is very, very clear that the answer was no. So I would like to give these to you all before I walk away from the podium, but I'm done.